Hey there, my little biz besties. Welcome back to In Good Company, where real entrepreneurs share real growth stories. Thanks for liking and subscribing to my channel. Let's get into it.
He had worked for his family, had a transportation company. And so when we moved here, he was like, I'm just going to start over. I was like, love that for you. Every time, so he got the new job. Every time little one was sick, every time, older one, something happened at school. I swear, the schools are so great letting you know, like, this happened, but also, I don't even know when he falls down. Unless it's like serious. I would get the call, I would have to go. And it was really tough because if I would leave half the day, I'd have to make that up. I was a salaried person. Yes. And I was working 60-ish hours a week. And that was like a normal salaried time. And at first I was like, oh, it just takes time to adjust. But then, I mean, when you put your child into childcare for the first time, everything they get, every sickness,
I hate it.
It's hard. I mean,
We
it's
tried
hard.
it for I think a month with Lucia.
Yeah.
And I hated every single day.
Yeah.
We were sick all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously,
The
was
whole
sick
household gets
the
it.
whole household gets sick, and then it affects my work. My husband works from home, so he's fine.
Yeah.
But then I would get sick, and I couldn't really afford to miss
miss
work.
time.
Right. So thankfully, I found a sitter who was also from the Philippines.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
she just stays home.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I'm like,
that's
my husband's home. They're all home, so he can keep an eye on her too whenever. So I'm like,
love it.
She's 2. If I could keep her home forever, I would, but then that would be crazy.
Well,
I would just
there are ways to do that. So so you found a good person that stays home with her, and that means husband can still work.
Yes.
Because it is hard when you have your kids there to work,
Yeah, he has an office.
Okay.
So
dedicated space.
Right, and Lucia has her playroom. Well, I mean, I think when you're a parent, the rest of the house is their playroom.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as you can only play
their
here.
Space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have what I found? There are, I don't know if you heard this, living room kids.
Living room kids.
Or bedroom kids. Have you heard that before?
Living room, no, but
okay.
I can totally see that. It depends on her mood.
Sure.
I mean,
that means she's a living room kid.
She's a living
even if it's not just the living room.
Yeah, because she knows the bedroom is where we're gonna sleep.
See, that's the big difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
We co-sleep, so she's never. And in the Philippines, co-sleeping for us is the crib is a scam to us.
Oh, I just got chill bumps. I love this stuff.
It is a scam to us because we just use it for sure, maybe we might need to use it if but I don't know because we have back. So we always have family around. We have a literal village. We have family. We have household help. It's common. So we don't really struggle with childcare.
Even though you're here.
Well, I got lucky. Yeah. Not all Filipinos. Most of the Filipinos I know will stay home because they don't want to send their kids to daycare. They don't want to risk it. Or they have their parents here.
That are here with them.
Yeah. So
I love that. There's still a strong, it takes a village culture.
Oh, yeah, because we're not big on, we don't
I can't have somebody else watching my children. Yeah. No, I love that. I think
if you have your parents here, by all means,
great. Yeah, use
make
them.
that happen.
Well, there's been a shift, I think, especially because people are moving away from. So it starts when you grow up, you move away from your family.
Yeah.
You think I want to go do big things, and I can't do that when I'm here, or whatever the situation is. When you move, you take yourself out of the support system that you had, and you have to build a new one.
Yeah.
And I think the culture has shifted where it's normal to, not normal, but it's common for people to not have that support system. And then they feel like, well, I guess we're doing daycare and I have to suffer through it.
Yeah.
But I love that you have someone that you trust. It's hard to find people you trust, especially when they're young. And when it comes to living room and bedroom kids, I grew up as a bedroom kid.
Really?
Like the room, I have
Safe
4
space.
siblings. We were all stair-step age. And so my sisters and I shared a room, and it was a somewhat big room. But we did everything there. We watched TV together. You know, we had like a game cube at the time, and so we gamed together. Anything that was done, playing Barbies, doing it was all in the bedroom. And then the living room was like, let's watch a movie as a family.
Gotcha.
But then everybody go back to their spaces.
Yeah.
You know, we ate dinner at the dinner table, we could watch a movie together, but then we go back to our rooms. But our generation has created living room kids, which I'm the same way with mine. I would rather them all hang out together, play together. We have a basement, which is a big reason we moved, because we wanted a basement.
Yeah.
And that's our game room. Let's game together, board games,
family room,
all the systems.
You
whatever.
created like a bigger, like.
This is our bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
The basement. But also the living room is where we all, sometimes we're having like carpet picnics.
Yeah.
You know, or TV trays or whatever. But we're doing it all together. And the bedroom is for sleeping.
Right.
Or for relaxing.
Yeah.
You know. Now my oldest loves his bedroom and would prefer to be there at all times. Yeah.
Got it from you.
He's a gargoyle of the night these days. So I do have to remind him.
He's probably just going through like a phase.
Yeah. He's going through something.
7, you
yeah.
said?
No, he's 14. The oldest 14.
How many kids do you have?
Just 2.
Oh, I thought you said.
But it feels like 17 million.
Okay.
I have a 7-year-old
Yeah.
and a 14-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Both boys.
Both boys.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Totally different energy
I was
than
gonna
your
say.
beautiful Lucia.
Yeah. Well, Lucia has a lot of energy for it.
Does she? Is she wild?
I want to say she doesn't.
I mean, does she have her moments, right?
Yes, like she doesn't like staying still.
Yeah. Okay.
She has a ton of energy. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just her age or, I mean, I would rather have an energetic kid than
Oh, yeah.
somebody that I would like have to worry about.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? Like,
Right.
what's going on? Like,
Why are
she's
you just
very
sitting there
committed.
all the
Right.
time? I had a lady come on here named Talia, and she said, because I was telling her like my kids are wild and they're loud, and they have moments where we're like everyone's watching their own screen, which sounds so awful, but like, you know, oldest is playing video games, youngest is watching some other kid have fun on YouTube, like open presents, and I'm like, what? Yeah, he likes to watch videos of other kids playing, and I'm like, what?
Yes.
But then think about the TikTok videos that you like. Well, I like. I want to see a day in the life of someone. Why do I want to see? Why do I want to know what other people are doing?
Isn't that weird?
It's just exciting.
It is
A
for
day
me
in the life of
too.
a stay-at-home mom, and I'm like, really?
Why? Yeah, why?
Why? It's just exciting how what other people are doing,
That's
and maybe
that
it's the same.
voyeuristic like element to it. We just want to take a sneak peek into other
What is
people's
someone
lives.
else doing?
Yeah.
Are you doing the same things I'm doing? Probably not. Probably not. But Talia said, louder kids feel they're loud because they feel like they have a safe space.
Yeah.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
So
They
whenever,
choose.
yeah,
They choose who to be like a certain, like their behavior reflects their level of comfort.
yeah. So that sometimes when I'm like, they're fighting or wrestling, you know, or just yelling.
I believe it.
I'm like,
I believe it.
maybe they're just safe. You have to like shift it.
Yeah.
Like, why is my house so loud? And I have 3 dogs inside.
What
Why?
breed?
So they're all low riders. They're all small. We have a Corgi Aussie mix. We have a
They're loud, aren't they?
When she barks, she's loud, but she doesn't bark unless she's playing.
Gotcha.
And she's our youngest, so she's very playful. We have a terrier mix, and she looks like kind of like a pig because she's really fat. But she's old, and she just lays around, but super sweet.
Yeah.
And then we have a tiny little Papillon Aussie mix.
Yeah.
So she's a tiny fluff ball. So they're all very different personalities, but it gets rowdy, you know.
Oh, I bet.
And if the boys know, like, they want to start instigating something,
Yeah.
then they're all like,
So
and
you
then,
have 5 kids, basically.
That's what it feels like,
Yeah.
especially when I'm home every day,
Yeah.
because the dogs feel like
Do you ever feel like you want to?
all the time, all the time.
I mean, like, are you constantly like working at home, or do you want to? Do you have moments where you want to take a break and you're like, I need to separate myself because I know how that feels like. I worked from home for like several months before I started working in person at U of L.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it because I could see, I think it's different when you have like an infant versus when you have
yeah.
older
That's
kids.
very different.
Yeah, because I wanted to be separation anxiety, and I was like,
how can I leave her? I need to be here.
Thankfully, my mom was here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so she was here for.
Oh, wow, that's really nice.
Like
a good amount of time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
A few months after, like I gave birth, like 2 months after she came here.
Love that.
Then my husband had like 3 months of parental leave.
Well, that's nice.
Paid parental leave.
Beautiful. You never hear that.
Well, he works for the VA.
Oh, that's so special. I love that. Yes, I feel that all the time. I go, it's in stages where, so I do have an office space at the Root.
Yeah.
And I will go there. Yeah. Okay. I do that also for the business address part. So I don't have to have my home address. Yes. I wanted to have a separate address. I have a virtual firm. I need an address. But also there are times I'll get antsy where I'm like, I just want to go out. Really? I just want to get out of the house.
Yeah.
I don't think I necessarily want to go do anything. I just want to get out of the house.
Yeah.
So the office space is nice. There are times when I feel guilty for sending my youngest to camp.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going into 2nd grade, but he goes to summer camp.
Yeah.
But then I'm so quickly reminded how he needs to be there because they'll have a day that they're like, we're closed today or something. And then he's home all day. And I'm like, oh my God, this is why you go to camp. You have so much energy and you need to go out with other people and get it out. And I have a hard time working when he's there. And not because he's,
difficult
not
to manage.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's 7.
Attention is divided.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't believe that you can. The work-life balance is like a really weird thing to me because number one, you're always a mom.
Yeah.
Like once you birth a child, you are always a mom.
Always.
Even
in your sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God. The amount of times I've woken up and I'm like, did I miss their birthday?
Yeah.
Like it's just the weirdest things. But you are always a mom first. And then career comes in, and there are seasons when you're able to manage both.
Yeah.
But you can't give 100% to 2 different things at the same time. So there can be a balance, just it's not 50-50.
No.
And so when Finn is there, I don't want to have the TP babysit him all day. It's a me thing. And so I'm like, let's get some sand out. And I think we'll do the kinetic sand and I'll work and then what ends up happening, because he has only child syndrome because they're 7 years apart. He gets out and he's like, look what I did, like every couple of minutes. I'm like, I misjudged this situation. I'm actually not working today. But that was a big reason I started my own thing.
Yeah.
So I could adjust to what they need. And then, when they grow up, they get older, like my oldest, I'm begging him to spend time with me. Where I'm like, you want to go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
So you miss those moments where they would like cling to you. And
where they want to know everything you're doing, why you're doing it, can they do it? And so I say that because sometimes with Finn, I'm like, why are you obsessed with me? But then with my oldest, I'm like, oh, would you just go to get like a coffee with me or something? So having your own business, I think, allows for those seasons.
Oh. Hey there, my little biz besties. It's Ashley Chamberlain, host of In Good Company and CEO of Chamberlain and Good Company, the virtual accounting firm that actually speaks human. If you're a business owner and you've ever found yourself staring at QuickBooks like it's a literal foreign language, wondering if your miscellaneous category is secretly plotting against you, this is for you. We just launched something new, a private Facebook group called Mind Your Business and Your Books. It's for business owners who want real answers, real support, maybe a little less panic when it comes to your books. We're talking QuickBooks help, tax tips, mindset shifts, because yes, money is mental, and a community that actually gets it. How rare, right? It's $30 for your first month because we believe in starting strong without breaking the bank. That's not what we're trying to do here. After that, the price goes up. We'll go live twice a month. We'll answer your questions that are submitted by you ahead of time. Search Mind Your Business and Your Books on Facebook, or just check the link in the show notes. Join us. Your spreadsheets and your sanity will thank you.
I want people to know who Kristina is outside of Squeegee Squad, because there's so much more than I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
And these days, I think people want to work with people. But also, when you called me, your last name was not Winner.
What do you mean when I called you?
In the parking lot, it said Bianca.
Oh, yeah, that's my second name.
What?
We have 2 first names. That's how it works.
Explain it. Tell me what's going on.
It's just the name structure. So
Okay.
my first name is basically Kristina Bianca. And then I have a middle name. Our middle names are always our mother's maiden names.
Oh, okay.
So Lucia has my maiden name as her middle name.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, because I always get confused. It's one of the things that confused me when I moved here. It was like, whose mom is who? And it didn't make sense to me. And I'm like, someone please make it make sense.
Oh my gosh, that's I've never known that.
Yeah.
I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Take the decision making out of my hands.
I mean, you change it, but
no, I wouldn't want to. Okay, so you have so much culture, just like, and I am so uneducated. I have Southern culture, I think. And I want to learn how you moved or why from Philippines.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
2019.
What?
Yeah.
Recently?
Is that recent?
I mean, relatively.
Yeah, that's why when you brought up Mega Cavern, and I was like, I've never
That
been.
makes sense. You're like, I don't care about that.
I mean, I've seen some moms post about it.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it is fun. I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Even for little Lucia.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my gosh.
Lights. And sometimes they do like different exhibits, like dinosaur exhibits. I don't know of any other ones, but they probably do other ones.
Yeah.
And
anytime
they have
she
robotic.
sees like kids, she knows it's a fun place to be.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I get that.
I mean, when I see kids, I'm like, yeah.
Get over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on in there. Yeah. Okay. Fun.
2019.
So that's why you don't know.
Yeah. But I had been, traveling here to the U.S., as I was growing up. It was something that my family and I would do for funsies, like during the summer. Yes.
Let's go to the
I mean, not to
US.
Louisville specifically, but we would go to Disneyland. We would go to travel to California, Florida, Virginia, like
touristy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touristy spots.
You
New
would
York.
vacation here?
Yeah.
Interesting. I love that. Okay.
Is that weird?
I mean, I'm the worst one to ask
you
that
live
because I'm like,
here.
get
It's
me out of
different.
here. But yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
So everything was so novel to me because I remember when I was 9, which was the first time I actually visited the States, and then we went to an IHOP, and then
I mean,
we went to
how
an IHOP.
American can you get?
Yes.
Let's go to IHOP.
And then for breakfast we had steak and eggs, and I was just like, this is the best thing. I love it here.
This gourmet meal.
Yes.
Steak for breakfast.
Right. And then I saw on the tables you all had like an abundance of like all these little jams, like in these packets. And it's different. I think in the Philippines, like things like that aren't just like hanging out on your table, like apart from like salt and pepper, like and condiments and stuff like that. So when it feels like there is an abundance of all these things here in America, you kind of take it for granted.
100%.
So
100%.
So somebody like me that's coming from like a developing country, and it's not to say that we have like amazing like restaurants and all these good things, but it's not always, readily available, or it's not something that restaurants will like give out for like and stuff. So so it's funny when my husband and I go to hotels, at the end of it, what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say.
I feel it in my soul a little.
I collect every single thing.
Like, is this for free?
Yes.
Come on in here.
toilet paper,
Yeah.
soap, toothbrush that hasn't even been opened,
Yeah.
lotion, and I'm just like get
What
a
do you
bag.
What do you do with it? Do you have a guest room?
Put
You're
it
like,
under the sink,
okay.
and then it just stays there. But
Sure.
it's like in my head, it's like you're paying for it.
Yeah, this
Why
is
aren't you
coming home
gonna
with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when we have guests that stay at home with us, we're like,
Welcome to our hotel.
right. I mean, like it's
Yeah.
fancier. Here's your like I can't
Hilton.
even pronounce the name. Yeah. Here's your Hilton
like
set.
shampoo. I have a whole
and
set for
soap.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So I mean,
That's such a perspective shift, though.
we
You
don't
know.
take stuff for granted. Like
Yeah.
I would be worried about buffets or anything that's being given out too excessively to
Sure.
a Filipino community because you won't see anything left.
Oh,
Basically, we're
okay.
very like, oh my gosh, like
Utilize everything, get everything,
yeah.
no
When
waste.
you eat out in restaurants, like we never leave any food, or if we do, gotta bring it home. Nothing like stays.
That's actually a good thing, I think.
Yeah.
Because you're not taking food, anything, hotel things, which my husband never brings his own shampoo, conditioner, body wash
I mean, you
when
already
we
have.
travel. Yeah, he's like, why would I?
Yeah.
They have it there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but don't you want your own? And he's like, I'm paying
why?
for it.
Yeah.
I want it. I'm a hotel person now.
Yeah.
I want to use the hotel stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's a different perspective for him because he wants to be a hotel person when he's there. But there's a lesson in that. You're not going to let anything go to waste.
No.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you moved over here in 2019.
2019, and then the goal was to practice as a physician, and that's like everybody's dream. That's not America. If you are in medical school, it pays better. You supposedly and hopefully get treated better. Because the culture in a hospital, I can only speak to what it's like in the Philippines. I don't know about like other countries, but the pay isn't that great, even if you're starting out. And I know physicians here, when they're doing residency and they're training, like they say the same thing. Like you're working 100 hours a week and you're getting paid in their heads like nothing. You're still paying for student loans and all that stuff.
You're grinding a little bit. You're dealing with I'm going to just get through this for this reward.
Right. But you know, at the end of the tunnel, you feel like a leprechaun because you know there's that pot of gold. And you're like, okay, like I'll get through this 4 years of suffering and I'll be fine.
And it'll be great. I'm going to be so good at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while I was, trying to get my exams completed, which is a ton of money already, did not have a job, did not have a car, did not have a home, came here with, and I couldn't work. I didn't have the permit. I was on like a tourist visa. I was here to get my exams completed, and then you can always go back to your home country and then just wait for the results and you want to study there. But I was looking to get experience in a hospital which is common. They call it observerships. Where you observe or you get hands-on experience. So
is it paid?
No.
Of course not.
Not.
That's silly. Okay. You're getting paid in exposure.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay.
And
but that's how do you do that and pay your bills?
So I had already been financially supporting myself since I was in med school.
Okay.
So I started, a business then, and I wasn't really, thankfully I was living with my family still, so I didn't have to worry about bills and stuff like that.
Here?
Back home.
Back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had enough money saved from my business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To where, I paid for my own ticket to come here. I was paying for my own rent. I was
okay.
I wasn't.
You're making it work.
I mean, I think you don't have a choice if you have a goal at the end of it. I didn't feel like I was trying to make it work. It felt like it was something I needed to do.
Yeah.
So I was going through the process of getting my licensure exams completed, which is long and expensive. Yes. One exam is I don't know what it is now, but it's close to $1,000 for one exam.
To take it?
To take it.
Oh, you better pass it.
You better pass it.
Yeah.
But the first one I took, I failed it.
And you were like, Kristina.
Yeah, and I traveled to like get classes and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and that doesn't even include like study material.
Right.
And all these thingamajiggies that you have to like pay
Right.
for.
Mhm.
And as I was going, and it took me a while. It took me maybe like 2 years, and I wasn't even done yet completing all, because you have to allot time to study. I'm not a very like book smart person. It takes me multiple.
What a bizarre thing to say.
I am not.
Okay.
I don't see myself as someone that's smart. I don't ever feel like I'm like the smartest person in the room
That's a good thing.
anytime that I'm like with somebody.
Even when you're alone.
Even
No, I'm just kidding.
And that's
Okay.
where some yeah.
You are and you aren't at the same time. So you were just trying to figure out, how am I going to get through this? But you didn't feel like you were forcing yourself through it, because you were like, I have a goal.
Yeah.
I got to get to it.
At that time.
At that
I thought that was the goal.
Okay.
So I was, studying, and, it was hard because I was away from my family. It was kind of cooped up. And I felt like I experienced COVID before COVID happened. So as soon as COVID came in, I'm like, this is a breeze.
Welcome to my life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I told my husband.
Yeah.
At the time, and I was like, this is so easy. I can just like stay home.
All these
Everybody's like,
whiners. I do this all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my life.
Yeah.
Suffer with me.
Right.
I had a warm up.
Yeah.
So I not quickly, but 2.5 years after, being so entrenched in studying and like hustling and like, yeah, I'm going to, no matter what's going to happen, I'm a doctor. And then I met and this was COVID then, I met, he's still the director of the Department of Psychiatry at LSU, Dr. Ron Bailey.
Yeah.
He introduced me to academic research.
Yeah.
Not clinical research, but academic research. Everything was remote, but I realized, and I was like, wow, there's life outside of practicing as a doctor. This is so, I had a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
And then I think when you're too into, you're in the trenches of it, you fail to see in your tunnel vision, right?
Yeah.
You fail to see what else is out there and
possible.
What else is possible.
Yeah.
And especially if you're, completing medical school in the Philippines, there's no other like path for you to take at the end of medical school, except for, practicing as a physician.
I see.
It's different now.
Right.
Because there's, pharmaceutical industries and all that good stuff that you can like pivot to, and all these roles. And so I was like, wow, like, one, I'm good at this. Two, I don't want to practice as a physician. I never wanted to.
Interesting.
I never wanted to.
Yeah.
But I never admitted that to myself until I was pregnant with Lucia.
Oh, gosh. The pregnant realizations that hit you.
Can you relate?
100%. Yeah. There's it's like you said, you have a tunnel vision and you think, I have a goal. I want to get to the goal.
Yeah.
This is the most important thing in my life.
Yes.
And then when you become pregnant,
yes,
you realize you're just this tiny grain of sand in the universe.
Exactly.
And some people would think differently. Me personally, I think that I was put on this earth to have children.
I felt the same way.
Raise civilized human beings.
Yeah.
Civilized part to be determined. But upstanding men.
Yeah.
And that really takes a hold of your mental state, especially when you get closer. Because when you first find out you're pregnant, you're like, I'm so cute. I'm also sick, but I'm so cute because I'm a pregnant person. And there are a lot of, I think, fun parts about it. If you're in a certain stage in your life, when you get closer, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm entrusted with another. There's a human being. It's not like, it's a human being.
Yeah.
And that can really change your perspective on life. How am I going to have a goal that fits with having another human being in my life?
Yeah.
Instead of nothing else matters, I'm doing this goal. Now it's like, And even if you're married, you know, I have a creative husband, and when I met him, he was in a band. And I promise, don't let that reflect on me as a person.
I was gonna say, what was that when you first met? Were you fangirling immediately, or were you like, I'm gonna marry that?
No, the opposite. I was super angsty as a teenager. I mean, sometimes I still am.
As a mom now.
As a mom.
More so.
But when I met him, I was working for his family, and he waltzes in, the boss's son, and he was a drummer for a band. It was like a jam band.
Yeah.
Which is so annoying. Like, your songs never end. They just keep going. But anyways.
Yeah.
He had a puka shell necklace on and like 0 F's to give about life. And at first I was like, ew.
Yeah.
No. Like, this is my first accounting job. You're not messing this up for me. Like, your parents respect me. I'm gonna
play hard to get. Just kidding.
I think I was doing that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, no. And he would ask, like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm busy. Every weekend, busy. And then he started wearing me down because he was just there. And he was just like so cool.
You couldn't resist.
I couldn't. I was like, dang it. And he was wearing, it wasn't like he was dressed in like rock star clothes.
Right.
He was dressed in slacks with like a red button up tucked in thing with the puka shell necklace.
It's the puka shell necklace for me.
Maybe it was. I was just looking back, I'm like, oh. But it was a Friday night and I was like, you know what? I have tunnel vision. And when I met him, I was like, maybe I don't have to be by myself and do this. Like, I want to go and be young and have fun.
Yeah.
And it was a Friday and I said, what are you doing tonight? I didn't know this until later, but I was like, you want to go see a movie? Immediately he was like, yes, I do. I will pick you up and we will do it. Later, I found out he actually had plans. And he had to call his friend and was like, sorry, Alan. The girl that I've been asking out wants to go out. So you don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So tunnel vision is such a real thing when you are looking at a goal and you think that's the most important thing. And your goals change. You know, I got the job, but now what's next?
Yeah.
I have my bachelor's. Let's go for my master's. Kids can just change all of that. And that doesn't mean, because I got my master's when I had 2 kids.
Wow.
And so I think it's so important to remember you can still do those things when you have kids. I know.
I think I'm doing more now that I have
a
daughter.
Your capacity changes.
Your capacity changes, your patience,
Yeah.
I hate to be cheesy, but it's like
your time management changes.
Your productivity changes. Like it 10x'd when I became a mom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you realize how many hours are actually in a day.
Yeah. And one of the first things that came to my mind when, I was finally let the dust settle.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, a year after I gave birth to Lucia, of course, like it took a while.
It does. Yeah.
And
your body.
Yes.
It's changed.
Yeah. And then I was like, before I had Lucia, before I was even pregnant, what was I doing with my life? Why was I complaining about not having enough time? Why did I just like use a lot of my time just like lounging on the couch and Netflixing and chilled?
I had to take a nap.
Yeah.
Every Saturday. I'm like, I can't go out without taking a nap.
Right.
Yeah.
Before Who was
kids.
I?
Yeah.
But now it's...
You were just a different Kristina.
Yeah, it's Kristina 2.0.
Which I love.
That's cheesy.
No, I like it though. I like it because I get it. I think it's, there's so much pressure on moms to just do it all.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side of it where moms are like, leave moms alone. And I'm like, let's meet in the middle.
Where are you? Like as a mom?
I'm in the middle. Okay. I have my rot days.
Yeah.
And where...
Rot days?
Yeah.
Wait,
maybe not a whole day. That's dramatic.
You don't have time as a mom to rot the whole day.
That's what I mean. Like, it's dramatic for a whole day, but there are nights where, I give so much during the day. And then when the nighttime rolls around and, what's for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nothing.
Nothing. You're going to starve.
Nobody eats tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm on the couch and I'm like, this. That's how my kids are like, dang, are we going to eat tonight? Like, dude,
This mom's
do you see mom like lounging? What are we going to do? But that is where I've started to ask for help. Really.
You need to.
Yeah. So I think I fall right in the middle. There are days where everything is very scheduled. I'm checking off lists. I'm a paper and pen person. And so I'm like, psh, psh, psh.
Feels good.
Get
to check it
goosies
off.
where you're like,
Yeah.
got this day done. And then there are days, mostly on the weekends, when there's like no sports going on.
Yeah.
There's no holidays. When I intentionally stay in pajamas.
Yeah.
And that sets the tone for the rest of the house because I'm obviously the queen.
Yeah, obviously.
And the princes live with me.
Yeah.
My husband is a prince, not a king.
Not a king.
He's very passive too, so he would be like, yeah, okay. But when I started feeling burned out because I was putting in a lot, husband started learning to cook. Now, I didn't say, can you learn to cook for me? Because I can't. I don't want to do it. I just started saying, can we just get pizza tonight? Or can you just go and get something? I don't want to cook tonight.
Yeah.
And he saw that so much that he said, walk me through how to make enchiladas. Walk me through how to cook this while you're on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm very fortunate in that way.
Yeah.
But I fall in the middle. And I think that's okay because I think moms have seasons. Sometimes they're like, I'm crushing it. I'm opening up a business while I have another job and a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I got to take care of myself too, where you're more aware of it.
I mean, you need to take care of yourself. I think it's hard to. I like hustling. I like working hard. I like being busy. I like being productive. I like doing all these things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean, people that like to do that like to keep their plates full at all times.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like we all have like rot days.
Yeah.
For sure. Because we need to recover. We need to.
Yes.
We need to
And
just.
you can schedule those.
That's the funny thing. Isn't that funny? Like you have to like actually schedule.
Sometimes if you feel like you're a scheduling person.
Yeah.
I live by my calendar. Like it probably drives my creative, like loosey-goosey husband crazy. But
structure.
Yes. Where we sync calendars now. And we do. He has a Google Calendar. I have one. They come together. He plays gigs.
Yeah.
And that
makes sense.
Yeah. I need to know like when you're going to be gone or,
of course.
And so there's certain things we put into place. I'm a scheduling person. And if I don't schedule my self-care, it doesn't happen.
That's one of the things my mom told me as soon as I became a mom, and she was here.
Yeah.
Like I said, after I gave birth to Chia, like 2 months after.
Yeah.
She would push me to like have alone time.
Aww.
And she's like, Kristina, and she never calls me by my first name unless I know it's serious.
Which one?
Which one? I never use Bianca.
Okay.
I have a nickname within like my family, but she told me you need to set aside time for yourself and you need to have time with Nathan.
Yeah.
Just like date nights. You need to like, but she's like, you need, like that should be a non-negotiable. So she would like force me to like
love that.
Work out like during the day when I just wanted to lounge and but I needed that. I needed somebody like push me
to give you permission.
Yeah.
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 That it's not selfish.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was an energy boost for me, like just working out and taking care of yourself. And
I
have a very different version of like what self-care looks and feels like to me now. I'm not the girliest girl. Like I don't like going to get my nails done. I don't
you have different things.
Right.
What does it look like for you?
Going out to like a restaurant, and I'm not very picky about like it doesn't have to be like Ruth's Chris, obviously. Like
sure. Okay. Like, it doesn't have to be the fanciest.
No.
You just want good food.
Like
and that can be fun. Oh my God.
KFC.
Yeah.
That's what I did yesterday.
Did
you?
Not
both at the same time.
Because that would be crazy. Because they're like the same thing.
I love my chicken. I love my fried chicken.
Yeah. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Just because you're a transplant.
Yeah.
Really. And I don't say that to be like, of course you like fried chicken.
No.
We had a foreign exchange student come stay with us. I also like to stay busy. So I hear you, sis. We had a foreign exchange student from Italy, Lake Como, come stay with us for a year. And what she ended up liking, loving, wanting to do all the time was nothing that I thought it would be. I was excited to have a girl in the house. So I was like, yes, let's go get our nails done. I like getting my nails done. I feel put together. Let's do makeup.
Yeah.
Can I braid your hair? She's like 17. And she's like, let me back up. She was on the cheer squad. She made the cheer team at Ballard.
Gotcha.
And obviously my dream. And I didn't have to push her to do it.
Yeah.
She liked gymnastics. And they had to braid their hair for games. So I was like.
So you weren't a creep. You were genuinely.
Not in that way. There were other things that I did that I'm like,
okay.
I forgot what it's like to be 17.
Yeah.
Where I would be like, do you want to go shopping? And of course, if you're 17, you're like, no, ew, get away from me. I would get my feelings hurt when she would give me the truth about how I looked. And I'm like, why did I even ask? What do I care about what you think? But the things that she loved the most were not the shopping. You know, it was not the museums and, you know, it wasn't the
Right.
It was the food.
Yeah.
The food and the sports. She said that's what she did gymnastics in Italy. And she came here, did cheer. She didn't want to do gymnastics here. She said, I've done it my whole life. Like, I want to do something fun. She loved cheer. She did football cheer and basketball cheer, and she had so much fun. And the food. When I would clean her room, because I was like, don't worry about anything. And then while I'm doing it, I'm like, you lazy teenager. I know. What am I doing? Just tell her to clean her room.
No, that's funny.
No, you don't have to worry about it. It's cool.
But deep down, you need to.
Yeah, do it, you slob. But I would clean it and there would be wrappers of just all kinds of food. And I'm like.
American food, yeah.
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 She had a few care packages from home because she wanted us to try certain things. And it was fine. It was, you know, honestly, I didn't tell her this, but some of the stuff we also had. But I was like, oh my God, Nutella. I've never had Nutella.
Yeah.
So I just, Nutella biscuits?
What? How do you pronounce this? Nuattual.
Oh my God. What?
No, I'm like, how do you pronounce? Like, you could just like mess with her.
Oh, yeah.
How do you pronounce this?
Yeah. I'm like, it's Tarjay, you know.
Yeah.
She loved fried chicken. When I would ask her, like, what meals do you want me to make so I can cater to what you like? She always liked crock pot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. I had this recipe called Italian chicken, and I was like,
ooh,
it's chicken of Italy. She's like, no, it's not Italian.
Yeah.
But there was a food she loved. She loved going to fast food places. She liked Reese's. She liked Twizzlers and fried chicken.
Yeah.
Hearing you say that, it's so interesting because it's so different than back home. So you're a foodie.
Like even back home, like my comfort food is really like deep fried stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So chicken to like any type of chicken, because we have Popeyes and KFC back home, but it just.
What?
Oh, 100%. We have everything. Our Japanese restaurants and Chinese restaurants and any type of cuisine, like it's chef's kiss. Probably even better than Japan.
Wow. Okay.
We're huge. Yeah. Food is our love language back home. Yeah. So it's
deeply rooted. Yeah. So we like to go out to eat. What else do we like to do?
I love to just started now going to all these like food and beer festivals here in Louisville.
Yeah.
I can't name all of them because there's a ton.
Yeah. Louisville's a good city for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
There's always something fun to do on the weekend.
And for kids. You don't need to. But if you ever feel like, what can I do with a toddler? Let me know, because I had to learn all that stuff.
Yeah.
Finn, my youngest, was a baby, and I felt like I was exploring all the time. People were like, take him to the Slugger Museum. And I'm like, no.
Or the zoo.
The zoo, which is like a bajillion miles long.
Yeah. My daughter actually got bored of the zoo.
How many times can you go to the zoo? We went trick-or-treating there, and that was fun.
Boo at the zoo.
Yeah, but it wasn't to see the animals. It was to get candy. And I was like,
candy.
oh, we could have done that at home.
Right.
With a smaller mile radius.
But at least you're out in a different area.
It felt
and
fun.
There's animals.
Yeah, but it was at night. So we couldn't see them, you know? Yeah. So we're going to the zoo to trick or treat, but not to see the animals. I was like, what are we doing?
Just change of pace and environment, I guess.
He loved it.
Yeah.
Just being around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Slugger Museum,
No.
No, it's boring. For children. Like you go once, why do you need to go again?
Right.
The Science Museum, super fun.
We've
Kids
done
love
that.
that.
We've done
that was super fun when they were younger. There's so many things. So, okay. We move here. We figure out who we are to an extent. Because we're always learning. We're always changing. Then what happened?
So
we had Lucia. Our life changed forever. All of our lives, by the way.
All of our lives.
Yeah, I felt
Even though we've never met.
No,
we
it
hadn't
didn't
met
matter.
then.
No.
I pivoted officially to, I told my mom, I had the big talk. It was like, missing medicine for me.
Was that hard?
Oh, I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was so scared because I was fine with the decision, but I think this might be more common like in Asian culture because you're thinking about, you don't want to disappoint your parents, your family.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want them to think that you are disrespecting them after, they've invested in you over the years and time and education. It's just a respect. More that I was worried about and disappointing,
right?
Your family. So, my mom told me, and I was in my 3rd trimester about to give birth. I think it was 8 months pregnant when I told my mom, and I said, you know what? I don't think this is right for me. And I was just recovering from COVID then too. So I was pregnant and then had COVID, and then I was preparing for an exam, and she's like, just wait until you give birth.
You're not thinking right.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the hormones.
Just wait.
Just wait. So maybe after you give birth to Lucia, give it some time, and then you'll realize that, you
want to do this.
Yeah. But I knew.
Yeah.
Even with all the hormones, I'm like, I knew. So I'm like, I just said, okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Waited. Didn't take very long, but I told nothing's changed.
Right.
So she didn't fight it. She was very supportive.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed. My mom, anything I've chosen to do in life, no matter how stubborn I was, and I still am, she's always been like, okay. Like,
oh, we love a supportive mom.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
So I pivot to clinical research. And I realize again that I'm like, okay, I want to pursue a business, another business, and I want to go to business school.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
So you just say you're not book smart, and I'm like, girl, everything you're saying, you have to have some kind of smarts.
I'm more street smart than book smart, I will say.
Yeah, I get that actually.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person that can sit in a classroom and expect to know, what the teachers discussed in one pass.
Okay.
And even when I'm reading a book for, whatever reason, and I don't, because I really don't like to read. I like to consume podcasts and stuff like that. I really need to start reading.
What about listening to books? No,
I can't.
We're not there yet.
I
can. Yeah.
So I learn best by doing. So if you're just telling me something, it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. Other people, when I was growing up, I would watch them take notes, and they would get it, and they would it would take me so many passes in a single page before I could actually absorb the information.
Sure.
And it would click. So that's why my pacing is so much different in terms of if I'm reading a book and I see all these letters, I'm like someone just show me. Right. Someone just show me.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to really push the business aspect.
Yeah.
Which is something I've done. I've had businesses before, but I told myself, okay, now I'm in like my peak.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wait 20 years after
Right.
before I actually like
Let's do it now.
do it now.
Momentum keeps going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then so I enroll in business school. Thankfully it's online and I get to do it
At your own
at
pace.
my own pace. It's
Yeah.
asynchronous. And then I tell myself, and I told my husband, October of last year, I told him before the year ends, I'm going to buy a business. And he's like,
It's like, lay, Kristina.
yeah, sure.
Or was he like, okay,
Yeah, like, sure. Like,
cool.
because I had already been like planning and I want to say planning, scheming
Yeah.
over the last few months. Just would not shut up about it. And
Yeah.
before the end of the year, I did buy a business.
Yeah, you did.
So,
Okay. So are you still in business school?
yes. I just started
Doing. Oh, you just started. Okay.
in January.
Okay.
So,
You kept your day job.
yep.
Okay. Bought a business.
Yep.
What type of business?
Window
Pretend
cleaning.
like I don't know anything.
Yeah, window
Okay.
cleaning.
Okay.
Very
How
sexy.
did you buy it? No.
How did
Are
I
you
buy it?
kidding? I mean, look at your shoes. Anything you say right now is going to be sexy. How did you buy this business? And I'm asking because I know, because we know each other before this day, you did not go to a laundromat owner and say, "Are you selling?"
I did.
Stop. Do you have a laundromat? Get
No,
out.
I did ask.
Okay.
I did ask around. I did my due diligence.
Yeah.
I did my research.
How did you do that? Knocking on doors? Did you go to Biz Buy Sell?
All the things.
Okay.
All of the above.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of Cody Sanchez. And she's like
Main Street Millionaire?
Main Street Millionaire.
Love her.
Yep.
Yep.
And so she was the one, she basically pioneered the whole like why
Buy
start
boring businesses.
Right. Buy boring
Yeah,
businesses.
yeah.
So that's what I would do after work or
Yeah.
during my break. I would go to like gas stations. I would go to like laundromats or
Really?
like even in our area on my way home, I would
Yeah.
like see there's a laundromat here, leave my card, talk to the owner or whoever was managing it. If they
Yeah.
didn't want to talk to me, then I would just like leave a note.
Really?
Yeah. And I never got a call back, obviously, but
Because they weren't trying to sell.
I did talk to maybe two.
Mhm.
I did a lot of like door knocking.
Okay.
Talked to two, but it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
We go with our gut.
Yep.
So I was already looking at Biz Buy Sell
Mm-hmm.
and other marketplaces for businesses, and I was talking to business brokers.
Sure, yeah.
And how I ended up with window cleaning was, and I couldn't really answer anybody when they asked me, like,
Why
window
this
cleaning?
one?
Yeah. So it was Biz Buy Sell
Okay.
where I found it.
Mhm.
It was listed on there. And then I was like, ooh, window cleaning. Why?
What?
Why? But I never stopped myself from, I didn't even stop to think like, why would I buy this business? I just
Okay.
looked at, I looked at the numbers.
Yeah.
I looked at the potential and I was like, let's just do it. The more questions I asked myself,
Mm-hmm.
the more it would keep me from actually like executing.
Yeah.
The slower you move, the more you miss out on. So it's just like, let's do it.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Did they give you their financials?
Yep,
Which
definitely.
again, I do know
P&Ls.
some things,
Yeah.
but I'm asking because I think right
100%.
now people want to buy businesses and
Yeah.
they don't know how.
Yeah.
Or how to go about it.
Yeah.
How do you get funding? How do you know that they're successful? Why are they selling? Where is it? What is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you were asking yourself all those things.
Yes. They have to show you what the P&Ls look like,
Okay.
especially if you are Squeegee Squad as a franchise.
Yeah.
So legally, they're supposed to disclose what the P&Ls look like,
Yeah.
especially since I acquired it from a previous owner.
Okay.
So it already had been established. It
Yeah.
had been operating for about like 2.5 years now, I want to say. So it was an existing business.
Yeah.
And I made sure that I had a lawyer read, the documents, the FDD, just so, I can read it myself. But if I'm missing
Right.
out on certain things that I might not be able to deem as like a red flag,
Yeah.
I didn't want to worry about it. So I would
Yeah.
say definitely consult people because I talked to so many other people that did buy a business too.
Mm-hmm.
So educate yourself. Make sure you have somebody that knows the language. So somebody like a business lawyer looked at the FDD, helped me looked at the P&Ls, everything.
Yeah. Do I know the business lawyer?
Probably not.
Is it a man?
Yes.
Does it rhyme with Schmiss?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I was just curious.
No.
Okay.
Um,
So we have lawyers looking at stuff because we
yes.
shouldn't be expected to know how to read a legal document when we never have before. That's crazy. Why would we?
Yeah. Don't pretend that you know what you're
Well, yeah, fake it till you make it all day. However,
right.
find experts.
Yes.
Before you make big decisions.
Yep.
So you took over a franchise.
Yep.
You had a lawyer look at the documents, which is, I love that you did that, because so many times I think people feel this pressure that they're supposed to do it all themselves. Why would I buy a business if I can't do all the parts myself?
Right.
And that's such BS. But we have talked about that. You aren't supposed to know all these things.
Yeah.
You know? So you decided, let's do it. Husband was like, okay, we're doing this. And it's window cleaning.
Yeah.
Which is a not sexy, boring business, but it works.
I mean, I didn't grow up saying, I want to buy a window cleaning business one day. Nobody does that.
Nobody.
Nobody does
I don't
that.
know anybody.
Especially as a woman.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Yeah.
And I believe across the country, we have so many Squeegee Squad owners, but the women that are part of, Squeegee Squad and that own it, either have their husbands in it with them. So I don't know any other owner in the country, in the Squeegee Squad umbrella, that actually owns the business on their own. So they're either partnering. They're either partnering with their husband, or they're going in it as a family, which is great. But this is fully mine.
Okay. Husband was like, no, you do you, boo boo. I'm going to do my thing.
He loves seeing me thrive. He loves when he asks me about work.
Yeah.
I talk about my business.
Yeah.
Not my 9 to 5.
Right. Okay. We love Nathan. You're doing this by yourself. Do you think if someone were buying a business for the first time, buying into a franchise would be a better option because of all the support that a franchise usually has? Or do you feel like sometimes it's a pain?
So I bought a franchise because they always say it's like a business in a box.
Yeah.
Which it is. And if you are nervous about buying a business that doesn't have, the numbers that you want, and unless you have an expertise in that in said industry, right?
Like, but like, what did you know? Window cleaning, like Febreze or that spray, smiley face, cute. That's all we know.
Yeah.
But you didn't need to know everything about it.
No.
Okay.
Well, I think you can't buy a business if you know your heart's not going to be in it. I didn't have any background in window cleaning, but I do know how to lead a team.
Yeah.
I think I'm a visionary too. And I know what goals need to be met. I know what I want out of it. I know how to talk to people. I know how to deal with clients. I love being in an industry where not a lot of women pivot to or even enter.
Yeah, the trades.
Right.
Yeah.
Very male-dominated industry, and I've had a lot of sexist comments from clients, colleagues, and it just never stops. But I encourage it because it makes me excited. They're like, oh, you're showing up to a walkthrough in heels and we're going up a roof. Probably.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're changing the game.
Right.
You can work in heels.
Right.
That's your business, not theirs.
And you can be a woman in a male-dominated industry and conquer.
Yeah. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. And you are doing it while you have your other job.
Yep.
Because you have a strong leadership team.
Yep.
I believe is how you referred to them, leadership team, with a small child. Yeah. And are you feeling okay today?
People ask me that all the time. They're like, Kristina, are you okay?
Well, everyone has different capacity.
Yeah.
But you seem okay. You seem okay.
I am at peak. I feel my best. I've never felt so good in my life. I have never felt so good in my life. It's so
Yeah.
weird. I've been getting more sleep than I ever had when I was in med school.
That's wild.
I'm serious.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you feel like you're moving forward
Yeah, because
in
it's
different areas.
right. And
Yeah.
because it's what I want to do for the rest of my life. I think
Mhm.
when you're enjoying, it's so cliche, but when you're enjoying what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. I don't feel like I'm
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the
sure you
sweet
can
spot.
relate.
I
think,
can.
yeah,
It's a very different feeling
yeah,
than punching clocks.
yeah,
It's like, well, yeah, I have some free time. I'm going to work on this thing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
what my
feel good.
weekends are made of. That's what
Yeah.
my evenings look like. And
I
I
love
love it.
that.
Like I wake up early even on Saturdays. Like
Yeah.
7, 8 is late for me on the weekends.
Really?
My body just like,
Wants to get going.
right, you need to work
It's
on this, you need to
craving.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So Squeegee Squad, what do? You said window cleaning.
Yes.
What is your sweet ideal client?
Ooh, somebody that doesn't lose it over the smallest things.
Yeah.
I think that's across all
That would be great.
industries.
Yeah.
That's ideal in an ideal world.
Yeah.
But I like to think that I'm my worst client
Oh yeah.
because you
for
have
sure.
to be really critical
Mhm.
about the work that you put out, especially if somebody else is paying you for it.
Right.
So ideally, I just want clients that communicate with me and
Mhm.
don't lash out because there's a difference. You and I can talk,
Right.
but
We have a problem. Let's
right.
discuss.
There is a phrase, educate me, don't belittle me, that I really love.
Yeah.
Because
that's
if you have a problem with the outcome of a job, you can just communicate that to me and I
Yeah.
will fix it without even thinking twice.
That's my job. I'm here to help you,
Right.
but not to take your crap.
Right.
That is a very big difference.
That's happened
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
But when dealing with difficult clients, it's always like a challenge. It can be a headache for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
You would know you handle a lot of clients.
Yeah.
But it teaches me as an owner, I need to do better.
Mm.
I mean, a lot of the times they're not right. But a lot of the times there is truth to what they're saying.
Yeah. You can learn.
Right.
Mhm.
So I think as owners, it's so easy to be on the defense. You're like, no, like, why are they attacking me? But
we
also,
would never.
right?
Mhm.
That's not who we are.
Yeah.
But then there's always truth to what a lot of people say. And
Yeah.
you have to take that with, you have to hold yourself accountable as an owner.
Right.
Be like, you know what? Yeah, we got to fix it. We were wrong. Thank you for telling us. We're always looking for ways to improve. So
Yeah.
ideally, I would want someone that communicates that way, but it's not realistic.
Yeah. Not in every client for sure.
Yeah.
I love that you said we, because that is a big thing I've noticed. At least this year, my team and I have been focusing on is when someone's upset, they always come to me first.
Of course.
And I'm like, I know the least amount about your day to day, but I will listen and I
Right.
will take it. And instead of saying, who did that? Because I will talk to them. It's, we are so sorry. We will work to improve. Thank you for telling us. Because it's a business. I feel like this is what we were talking about the other day. It's a business and it's not together. There's a business, there's Kristina, not the business is Kristina, and especially when it's not your main source of income.
Mm-hmm.
This is Squeegee Squad. This is Kristina, but we will help you.
Yep.
We will improve. So when I hear window cleaning, skyscrapers, is that
High rise?
high rise? That sounds better. Sorry.
No. That's what.
Skyscraper.
No. Hey, like, you can clean a skyscraper.
Okay. So it's
so
not a no.
It's not a no.
But high rise.
High rise.
Okay.
High rise window cleaning.
Yeah.
But we also do residential.
Okay.
So
What does that look like?
So
Like
it's
just a normal person.
I mean,
Is that weird?
no, not at all. Look, it's I before I even entered this industry, I'm like, I didn't know that residential homes wanted people cleaning their
Right.
like residential clients wanted people cleaning their
Yeah.
windows. And then there's just everywhere, which is good, right?
I
Like
mean, yeah, everybody should
right.
these days have
That's true.
windows.
Yeah. So we do
Interesting.
residential,
Okay.
commercial.
Like new builds?
No.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, we don't focus on new builds.
But just people that want their windows cleaned.
100%.
Okay. How would they reach out to you?
It
You're so mysterious on social media. But how would they reach out to Squeegee Squad?
would be my general manager, Morgan, who handles that. So
Yeah.
there is a company phone, but I prefer clients reaching out to me, but I have a 737 number.
Girl,
But
I got a 706, so I totally understand.
Okay, yeah.
People are going to forward your call.
Yeah.
Because they think it's spam.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're on social media. We're on
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Cool. Yeah.
But phone and
Squeegee
email-
Squad.
Yes.
Now that
Squeegee
might
Squad.
bring them to a lot of Squeegee Squads, will it not?
Yeah.
Because it's franchise.
It is.
How do they find you?
Squeegee Squad Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah. And on Instagram specifically, it's squeegeesquad.louisville.
Oh.
But if you...
Don't you hate when you have to do that? Does someone try to take your name? Who is it? Should we find them? No.
Every other
Maybe.
Squeegee Squad owner, like...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to put the dot, but
Yeah.
Squeegee Squad dot Louisville.
Yeah.
Okay. And they can
And-
just reach out,
Yep.
schedule. I mean, you're not necessarily going to be the one showing up.
I've had to.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I've had my husband do it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, get
Yeah,
in there.
No, it's been great. I think it's important as an owner of the business to know what it feels
be
like,
out
what it
there.
entails to
Yep.
do like hands-on work. So even with the
Mhm.
high-rise aspect, I've had some in-house like warehouse training of like how to hoist myself out
Yeah.
with the harness and the ropes and all that stuff. And I want to get on a building and actually do it myself.
Yeah.
But I do know how to do like gutter cleaning, pressure washing, window cleaning myself and
Yeah, you do.
residential clients.
Yeah. It is important, I think.
I don't do it in heels, but
Well, we're being practical
yeah,
here.
we are being
We can be
practical.
sexy and practical at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
We love that. Okay, so we know the business. We'll go out there if we have to, but we
Yeah.
have from what it sounded like, a good leadership team.
Yep.
That
Takes
takes
care
care
of
of it.
everything. Yeah.
What are there good referral partners for you? So people that you find like realtors or
Realtors,
Okay.
construction companies, property managers,
yeah.
anyone that has a window. We don't do cars,
Okay.
but we'll do a lot of, managers at hotels.
Yeah.
And really like property managers
Okay.
are huge for
That's
us.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're a residential client and you just notice that your windows need some TLC
Especially in the Ohio Valley with pollen.
with pollen.
Yeah, it gets nasty.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just window cleaning, it's pressure washing, it's gutter cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize it did that. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if my gutters need clean because like that to
Right.
me, there's pink jobs and blue jobs in my mind is how I separate it
Okay.
in my life.
Yeah.
A pink job, making sure kids have shampoo and body wash and picking them out.
Yeah.
My teenager right now is going through a skin thing and I pick out the skin stuff.
Yep.
Like husband uses Dr. Squatch. Like, get out of here. We need acne stuff. Blue jobs, mowing the lawn. Now I know some women like to mow the lawn. That's cool. Not
Who?
me. Not me. I mean, it's not me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I'm just trying to like cover my bases. He mows the lawn. Blue job. Gutters, blue job.
Yep.
So for all the blue job people out there, you help with gutter cleaning, pressure washing, like house.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I love that. Well, we'll put some stuff in the show notes. We want Squeegee Squad to shine, but we now know there's a face behind Squeegee Squad.
If I could do it all over again, there'd be no wish I would, should have been. Spend more time with my family and friends. If I could do it all over again, I'd wake up early.